Welcome to Freezer Milk Podcast. I'm your host, Bridget, along with my husband, Chris. Weekly, we talk about being parents, what happened that week. It's basically our therapy session to vent out everything that we went through. We are boy parents. We have 3 boys, Enzo, Rhett, and Arlo. And if you'd like to get to know us a little bit better, you can check out our website, freezermilk.com, or follow us on Instagram at Freezer Milk Podcast. We also have YouTube and TikTok, Freezer Milk. Thanks so much for listening, and we hope you enjoy. I'm ovulating this week. Welcome back, everybody.
Have another glass of wine. Wow. Jesus.
In other news, in theory, we're done with children, so.
No, it's not a theory. It's a fact. You're done.
You never know what could happen.
Nope.
But stay away, sir.
We're done.
Stay away.
Can't handle it anymore.
I need like a 6-foot barrier at all times from you.
Rhett tried to burn down the house. That was it for me.
Yeah. P.S. My sinuses suck.
Your what?
My sinuses?
Yeah.
Like, there was like electrical smoke and burning going on in the room right behind me, and I had no idea. Couldn't smell it at all.
Well, you remember when the heater went out?
Yeah.
And you couldn't smell anything?
Yeah.
Same situation.
You want to explain about the Rhett trying to burn down the house?
Oh, yeah, more or less we've just been really busy this week working on my business and just trying to grow that and deal with children and work our jobs and et cetera, et cetera. But Rhett came into my office and I had a USB and USB-C charger hooked up on my desk that I hook all my small electronics up to, like my phone, and it's just a charging station.
Earbuds, everything.
Yeah, it's just a charging station. And I'm sitting here on the computer and he's messing around and just doing what you had your back to us and you're messing around on the other computer, and I'm like, what is that? Like a distinct smell. And I'm like, I know that's electrical.
You're like, Bridget, something electrical is burning.
And you're like, no, it's not. Like,
I'm like, I don't smell anything.
I'm like, something is fucking burning. I can smell it. And I get up and I'm walking around, I'm looking, and I look over at my charger thing and there's smoke.
Billowing
out of this thing. And Rhett's got the thing plugged into the...
He basically took like the one end of the USB charger because it's like a smart charger outlet. Luckily, it wasn't installed in the wall. It was like an external one, thank God. So you could like rip it off, disconnect it immediately without having to go and like flip breakers or any of that shit. But so the USB cord was plugged directly into the USB slot, and then like the other end of it that you normally would plug into your phone, he had then looped and plugged into the other USB slot on the same charging. So it was creating like this connection.
And it just started smoking.
Oh, it melted like half of it.
Oh, it was awful.
You like ripped it off, and you had screwed it into like the desktop, and you like ripped it straight off the desktop, unplugged it. I was like, oh God. I was scared to put it in the trash can. I like put it out on the pavers like by itself away from everything.
I was like, I feel like I felt pretty, before that moment, I felt pretty confident about our house being childproof.
No.
It is not childproof. We are way off. And that's why we don't normally let him in the office, but we both were working in here, and it's hard not to let him in here, because otherwise I have a baby gate up at the door, and he sits there and just screams at it.
Guess we're going back to that.
Yep.
Better than burning down the house.
So it's just been one thing after the next, and we've had Arlo. He's been so ornery all week.
Well, we had a date.
We did have a date. Yeah, and you actually dressed up.
I dressed up. It was like fancy.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was so yummy, but I definitely had dairy, and we have been paying for it for like 5 days.
He finally pooped today.
Yeah.
After 5 days of just pure...
Not sleeping through the night, waking up, cranky all day.
Gut issues, just not wanting to be held, just
super angry.
But not wanting to be alone. And...
I'm not doing dairy anymore. Fuck that.
No, not until he's at least 16.
Right. And it was baked into a bread or some shit too. That's what was so annoying about it.
But that food was good.
Oh my God. If you are local in Arizona, you need to go check out Belly over at the Epicenter in Gilbert near Agritopia and like Joe's Farm Grill. It is to die for. It's a Asian fusion kind of place. So like mainly Vietnamese / Thai / Japanese.
Yeah, we thought we were ballers, so we went over to the leasing office and we're like sounding all interested in like these.
The leasing agent like legit thought we were gonna fucking move in there because he totally thought we were like husband wife with 1 kid,
right?
Not 3.
Yeah. Oh, I mean these things are extremely expensive.
I think they were leasing a 3-bedroom for what was it? 32?
Something like that.
3,200 a month.
That was like
apartment. It's an apartment, guys. 3-bedroom apartment. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And calling it a 3-bedroom, even the guy showing it to us is like, yeah, this 3rd bedroom, like, it would be great for like a nursery because like it's definitely on the small side.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You get like this 10 by 10 box or like 9.5 by 9.5 box.
Right.
But yeah, so we tried to have a date night and
or date lunch.
Or date lunch, I guess. Yeah.
We took Arlo with us.
Yeah, I mean,
he was really good.
Yeah.
He was like a perfect little sidekick.
Yeah, until you got dairy.
Until I dairy.
And that was it.
Yeah, no. He's not a perfect sidekick currently.
So you got your maternity leave's ending soon. What are you getting excited about going back to work?
No. Not at all. Mm-mm.
You've been off for so long now, it seems.
I know.
But it blew by.
It does. It really does. So with my company is amazing. I love my company. My current position is not my favorite. My company is amazing, though. We get 18 weeks of full pay maternity. I have unlimited vacation. I have pretty decent benefits. Like, as a company, they're pretty good to me.
Yeah.
The pay is good, but my job itself is just not
what you're
looking
meant to do.
No, it's not my passion. It's not where I like thrive. I can get it done, but it's not joyful.
Yeah.
So, I'm supposed to go back in less than 30 days, and that is terrifying.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh God.
And that's kind of where some of our conversations have stemmed lately, because we're gonna go back to not having you around the house full time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be around the house, but you're just not gonna be available.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how we're gonna navigate taking care of
childcare
and 2 kids, 3 kids, and
yeah.
You back at work, me back at work, me running business, you helping me with business stuff. And
we put a lot into your business this week, though.
Yeah, well, I would say the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. We're just putting a lot of time into it. Long nights.
It's kind of what we talk about, though. Like, no matter where you are in life, no matter who you are or what type of business you're doing, if you are looking to go into working for yourself, like, that first while it's expensive. It's a lot of investment in the beginning, and it's a lot of figuring out where, do I stay up later or get up earlier? How do I find time to work on my business outside of my work hours and being a parent hours?
Yeah. And that pretty much leaves late at night. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, late at night or early morning. Rhett's been sleeping in a little bit.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good.
That's nice.
Taking longer naps, which is, I don't know if he's going through like a sleeping cycle or something, but he's been doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Except he's really attitude-y. He's got a lot of attitude.
He does.
His little freaking temper tantrums are exhausting. So, like, embarrassing. Like, I don't even want to take him anywhere because he throws these little fucking fits.
I don't think we were on the tail end of it with Enzo when you and I started dating. But Enzo got that way when he turned 2, where I refused to take him anywhere. Like, anywhere.
Well, you used to have night terrors, too.
Mm-hmm. But I distinctly remember the, like, turning moment for me for taking him places with me when he was 2. Was we went to like Walmart and we're doing grocery shopping at the Walmart over in Chandler. Got an entire cart full of groceries. The whole cart. And this child decides that he is done and loses his fucking mind. And Enzo was our chronic vomit child. Mm-hmm. Where if he got too worked up crying,
He'd throw up?
He'd throw up. So what did he do in the middle of Walmart with my entire cart full of groceries? Vomited everywhere. And I was like,
mortified.
I don't even know it. Like, I took him out of the cart. I got someone. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. My kid threw up. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I gotta go. And I just fucking walked out. I was like, luckily, he was sitting in the cart, so he didn't throw up on all the groceries. But, I hadn't paid for him or anything yet. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not going, you have vomit all down the front of you, dude. There's vomit on the handle of this cart. I baby wiped it as best I could, but I let them know because I was like, I got to go. I don't know what to do about this situation right now. I am overwhelmed. 110%.
Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing about, for us, it's both of us. So anytime we go anywhere, we try to make sure that's both of us, or if it's just one parent to one kid, I think. And Enzo, being a lot, getting older and growing up is a lot more useful in those situations because he wants to help so much. And we don't have to worry about him as much. But, man, I don't know. Home safe, we don't leave. We order groceries from the store for pickup. If there's stuff we need from Target, we order that. We don't go anywhere.
I don't get out of the car.
No, we don't get out of the car. We just... ever since COVID, you can order food and go sit in a parking spot and they'll bring it out to you. So.
Yeah. I remember I got grocery delivery when I lived in Alexandria, Virginia in 2011.
When it was unheard of?
Yeah, it was Peapod by, I think, Safeway did Peapod. And it was $20 to get delivery. But they would bring that shit to your door, into your kitchen, fully delivered to your... There was no Uber Eats at that time or Instacart or any of the other shit. But Safeway Peapod would deliver groceries. And you could order them online. And it was unheard. I told a couple people, because I lived in a 4-story walk-up. And it was up this huge hill. And there was no close parking. You had to park way down the hill and then walk up to the apartment complex and then up 4 stories. And so I was like, fuck that. I'm going to order delivery.
I don't know. I can't remember the last time I went into a grocery store.
Yeah.
I just don't do it anymore. I don't miss it. I don't miss all the crowds. I don't miss all the people.
No.
Just yeah, I'm good.
It's crowded out here. It's a little crowded. For those of you that don't know, Phoenix is number 6 largest city in the nation.
I thought it was number 5.
I think it's number 6. Maybe it's number 5. It hovers between the two.
But our town, our area, there is way more people than there are retail.
Yes. They have a lot of houses and not a lot of retail.
So going to the store is a challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just long lines, lots of people. Unless you find you go to these stores that are open until midnight or
24/7.
24/7. Some people do a lot of their shopping, grocery shopping, middle of the night.
Yeah. I used to back in the day when I worked night shift when I was 18. I used to grocery shop in the middle of the night on my days off because I would just keep my body on the night shift rotation. Yeah. It was fantastic. And they all got to know you because the same clerks always work the nights. And there's not that many people that shop during the night.
No. I don't know how you do it. I can't even stay up past 9:30.
Speaking of groceries, I had a horrible day today.
You had a lot of shit happen.
I looked at you at one point and I was like, I'm so cranky. I'm just really cranky. I just cannot handle anything else. I'm just so cranky. So I ordered a special gift for you as a surprise, and it got delivered to the wrong house. I don't know what house it got delivered to. Not our house. They sent a picture, proof of delivery. It's not my fucking house.
What else happened?
Called the company. Called FedEx. FedEx was like, we'll open up a claim. Company was like, can you confirm the address you requested it be shipped to? They're like, well, did you look around for the package? I'm like, the photo's not my fucking house, guys. I don't know what to tell you. So that sucked. And then we'd ordered some stuff from Vistaprint for your business. And that was 3 weeks ago. And it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. So I called Vistaprint today. And I'm like, hey, I never got your order's been shipped notification. What's going on? They're like, oh yeah, there's the issue with one part of your order. And so nothing has happened with any of it. And I was like, yeah, they sent us that issue 2 days after I ordered it 3 weeks ago, and said that they would reach out if they needed to, but they're working on the back end. We've heard nothing since then. That was 3 weeks ago, guys. She's like, oh yeah, well, do you want to just cancel that part of it? I'm like, fuck yeah, cancel that and give me the rest of my shit as soon as possible. She's like, well, this is going to ship in 2 weeks. This will ship in 2.5, and this one will ship in 3. I'm like, what the fuck? This is your business. You print stuff for a living. That is your business. And you're giving me a 3-week lag time on something I ordered 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it wasn't a good
And you're not offering to,
impression.
comp me anything for the fact that you didn't deliver my shit to me?
Yeah.
And then, today was so great. So we ordered groceries today. And the only pickup time was between 7 and 8. And we're like, whatever, that's around kids' bedtime. It's not a big deal. We'll make it work. One of us will, struggle through putting both kids to bed. So the grocery people call me 25 minutes before my pickup window. And they're like, hey, we're really backed up. We're not going to get your order tonight. You can pick it up tomorrow. I was like,
I think it's just days like that you're just like, you know what? It's time for a glass of wine. Packing in the towel.
Right, put myself to bed.
I'm going to go to bed.
Tomorrow will be a better day, I promise. It was just everything today. Bam, 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 bam. It was so frustrating. It started with yesterday. You ordered me a double hamburger from somewhere. And that place did not give me a double hamburger.
No, they sure didn't.
They gave me a single.
So this is my fault, guys.
No, it's not.
I created this monster. So hopefully tomorrow I can do better.
It was one of those days, you asked me, hey, what do you want for dinner? And I was like, I don't know. I'm tired of having to try to decide.
Oh, yeah, you were all sorts of ornery.
You were like, okay. I'm just going to back away slowly from the cranky Bridget.
We're going to put you in your little cage, and you're going to have your little night time.
It was just a struggle.
You're doing better now, though.
Yeah.
But, after a bottle of wine, that'll...
We didn't have a bottle. We had a glass.
Turn you around.
We each had a glass. It was very nice. Most of our audience doesn't get to see us because we've only done a couple things here and there. But on our Instagram, there's some pictures of us. And I will have to post a recent photo of you because you are crushing weight loss, sir.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you. I hope you are so proud of you.
Scared of whatever pictures that you have up of me.
You're down almost 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Since end of last year.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's what happens when you live off of stress and coffee.
I'm so proud of you though. You're totally crushing it. You're doing the hard work. It is very the self-discipline is amazing.
It's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. Especially when you were living the lifestyle I was living before. So.
And just in general, with having kids and the convenience, everyone that has kids know, convenience factor of drive-thrus, you hit them more often than you want to.
Right.
But
just because you're exhausted and you're,
you're fried.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to think about is going home and cooking a dinner.
Yeah. But you're doing it.
Hmm?
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I had to tell you that.
Thank you.
It's just amazing.
Well, I'm proud of you for surviving today.
What else have we had going this week?
Oh. I don't know.
Not sure. It was a lot. It was a lot. A lot of hours working.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, I'm worried about when you go back to work.
Just balancing it all.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing is just,
Precariously balanced.
Yeah, no, you have shit come up and you figure out how to muddle through it, and, it's exhausting, but we're doing it. But again, you keep reminding me that these are only seasons, with the kids being so young and so dependent, and, as they get older, they'll still be dependent, but
it's already going so fast.
At least they get a tax write, get the tax write-off, and...
It's already going so fast. Arlo's a whole different baby all of a sudden. He talks squawking.
Well, he squawks a lot.
Like a bird. Squawk, squawk.
He talks more than Rhett does.
Oh, God. Nonstop. He's, excited to hear his voice. and the sounds that he can make, and he like tries different sounds out with his mouth, and he's like, you know, like rolling his tongue, and like it's so funny, but it's nonstop.
Yeah, it gets a little much sometimes, especially if I'm on the phone.
Or 2 a.m. like last night.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me, by the way.
He was just like, wah, 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 wah. Like, what is happening?
I was like, is there a fucking wild goose in here?
Like, we're sleeping, bro. Go to bed. And he's all just sitting there in his bassinet. La, la, la. Hi, guys. It's crazy. Rhett's getting... like, today I don't feel like was as bad as some of his other days this week. He was tough this week. Today wasn't as bad, though.
I think a lot of his issue stems from the fact that he's not hanging out with us.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
And, like, our nanny is great. Like, she is, and he loves her. But unfortunately, we've kind of done a disservice for him.
It's not a disservice, because at the end of the day, like, kids end up being around their parents all the time as young children, developmentally, are much more stable.
Yeah.
It just, right now, is like a severe separation anxiety.
Yeah. Someday we're doing him a service, it just sucks right now. I don't know.
But he did do better today, because we gave him more time since his nanny wasn't here today. And I think his mood overall, like, he was more content. He likes it when it's just our little family unit.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh. He hugged Arlo. It was so cute.
Yeah, that was the first time he's ever done that I've seen.
That you've seen, yeah. I'll ask him every once in a while. Like, I'll hold Arlo. I'm like, you want to give him a hug and kiss? But he, like, gave him, like, a legit long hug today. It was so cute.
Yeah.
Did that make you realize how old he's getting? And how grown up he's getting already?
Reminded me that I have 2 sons. I never thought that was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, we have a little more work to do for your business tonight.
Then I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I think we're going to jump off.
Just keep pushing through. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Keep pushing.
Appreciate y'all listening.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody, for listening. You can check us out at
freezermilk.com
or Instagram.
Freezermilk Podcast.
Until next week, guys. Thanks.
Don't forget, parenting is a trip. We are all here on the journey with you together. Thanks so much for listening.